There's a point where AI felt like one thing, just a smart chatbot. Now it feels like a whole ecosystem. Some models are better at thinking than others, some are better at creating, some don't even feel like chatbots anymore. And the weird part is they didn't just get better, they started becoming different. Like actually different. And once you see how that happened, you can't really unsee it. Let's start with the one most people already use, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is what happens when you try to build an AI that can handle almost anything: writing, coding, explaining, brainstorming. Underneath, it's trained on massive data. We are talking hundreds of billions to trillions of parameters depending on the version. And that's what gives it its range, not perfection, just range. It might not always be the deepest thinker, but it's consistently reliable across different tasks. That's why people use it for writing scripts, school explanations, general help. It's basically, I need something that just works most of the time. Now compare that to something like Grok, that thinks before it speaks. Grok takes a different approach. Instead of one straight answer, it behaves more like a system that checks itself before responding. Multiple internal agents. One breaks down the problem, one checks logic, one challenges the answer. So before you even see the response, it has already gone through internal debate. That's why its hallucination rate sits lower, around 4 to 5% range. So where ChatGPT is, let me help you quickly. Grok feels more like, let me think about it properly first, which makes it stronger for deeper questions, controversial topics, and reasoning heavy problems. Then there's DeepSeek, the efficient problem solver. DeepSeek is one of those models that doesn't look flashy but performs quietly well. Instead of activating everything at once, it uses a system where only part of the model is active per task. So even though it might have something like 600 billion plus parameters, only about 30 to 40 billion are active at a time, which makes it fast, cheaper, still very capable, especially in coding, math, structured reasoning. It's kind of the model people use when they want accurate answers without wasting resources. Now, this is where things start shifting. Gemini, the handles overload. Gemini feels like it was built for one specific problem: too much information. It can handle up to 1 to 2 million tokens in some versions. That's not just a long conversation, that's full documents, long videos, multiple sources at once, and it keeps track. So instead of asking it small questions, people use it like, here's everything, help me make sense of it, which makes it strong for research, studying, and large projects. Now pause for a second, because this is where something starts becoming obvious. At first, AI felt like one thing, now it feels like roles, like each model is slowly picking a lane. One is general, one is reasoning, one is efficient, one handles large information. They are not competing the same way anymore, they are specializing, and once you see that, the rest starts making more sense. Because not all AI is even about text anymore. Sora, that turns ideas into videos. Sora doesn't just respond with words, you describe a scene and it generates a full video, with motion, lightning, and even physics that behave realistically. Some outputs stretch into minutes. That's a completely different category. It's not answer these questions, it's bring this idea to life. Then there's Midjourney, the visual creator. Midjourney focuses on one thing: making things look good. You give it a prompt and it generates highly detailed images, stylized visuals, realistic or creative scenes. It doesn't try to reason like DeepSeek or explain like ChatGPT. It just tries to create something that feels right visually, and most of the time it does. There are other important models too, like Claude, which is very good at writing and long natural explanations. Llama, which is more open and flexible and is used by developers and companies. So which one should you actually use? If you're writing scripts, doing schoolwork, or just need general help, ChatGPT or Claude will be fine because they're balanced and natural. If you're dealing with deeper thinking, logic, or complex questions, Grok or DeepSeek because they reason more carefully. And if you're handling a lot of information at once, Gemini because it can actually keep track of large context. If you're creating visuals, Midjourney is for images and Sora is for video. And once you see it like that, you stop asking which AI is the best and you start asking which AI fits what I'm trying to do.